and welcome to the ranch. Today we're working on pig pens. We have, if you look over here to the right, we have the mama separated from the boar, and we're trying to keep them separated for a little bit longer so that we can give her some downtime, and then we'll be able to get her body conditioning up. We want to make sure that we feed her enough to get that nice plump body that we're looking for, to make sure she's healthy and strong for the next litter that she puts out for us. So it's really important to us to make sure that all of our mamas are in good condition, so that when they have their litter, whether it be cows or pigs, that they too are in great condition. Today we're going to be working on the fencing so that we can have better control over the pigs. And that's one of the biggest things for us that we've learned with all of our animals, is the more control you have over them, the easier it is for you as a homesteader, as a farmer, rancher, whatever it is. And that's really even with any large animal. To be able to restrain them or put them in smaller spaces is important so that you can have better control. So that's what we're working on today. One of the pieces that we have to work on is putting in a gate here. So we've already cut our cattle panel, which, by the way, cattle panels, as we learned, is for cattle. Hog panels or swine panels are for swine. Go figure, right? But we didn't know that. So we're going to try to make the best of our cattle panels. So here on the ranch, Dad is a huge help. He takes care of a lot of the repairs that we need when I'm away at work. And he also comes up with some very creative ideas to make things easier when we're working. So today, when we put in our fencing or our gate, we're going to need to dig for our 4x4s. And one of the things that Dad has built for us is this tool, which used to be an old saw blade, and he's basically bent it and cut it to make it look and work like an auger. So it is attached to our drill. We're going to see if it works. So we're getting ready to see if this is a pass or a fail. Dad? So Dad, how do you feel about this homemade auger? How do you think it's going to perform?
Well, I tried it one time and it seemed to work, but I didn't try it for a deep hole. So time will tell. Okay,
so there you have it from the master himself. And so one thing to remember when you're burying your 4x4 posts for cattle, for pigs, make it deep. Extra support is what you need. So we're going to have to go down probably about 3 feet on this dig. 2.5, 3 feet. All right. So our fencing is strong, but it's also reinforced with polywire, the electric. So we don't have to go as deep all the time, because they do respect that now. So this really is about being able to carry the weight of the gate. So let's see how it does.
You ready?
I'm ready. You're on camera.
So Dave, how'd that work out?
Not very well. Not as good as I hoped for. What I do first is I usually dig a completely round circle like that first. This one we're only going to go down a couple feet, so we don't need to go as deep. But when you make it wider at the top, you can get your post hole digger down in there further. A drill bit that we're going to use to drill into it.
Right here. Yeah,
Jonathan is still this kid.
Okay, give it a try. Hey, it works. Go over to the T-post.
We're gonna bend it.
Go over to the T-post. Right there. Now, pull this out a little bit.
Because there's not gonna be any storm. See how dark the clouds are though?
Alright, so we're going to put our piece of wood that's going to carry the weight of the top of this hinge. And some may be asking why I'm not using longer 2x4s, but we're repurposing a lot of this wood. So in the perfect world, I'd be using bigger pieces of wood, but not on this case. Now we're going to staple the fencing in, and we'll staple it on the 4x4 and this post over here, just to be sure that it's extra secure. Again, these are pigs, so we try to make it as strong as possible, but also because we have poly wire in there, they're not really going to touch it anymore, but we just want to be sure in case for some reason they want to test it. As I mentioned earlier, cattle panels are for cattle, hog panels are for hogs. And so one of the things that was just pointed out to me was the fact that if you look at this fence line and look all the way down, you'll see that these hogs they're strong enough to take a cattle panel and just flex it. And you can see all the way down. And this all happened before we started using electric to kind of have a better control over the pigs. And the big piece about your electric is better control over your animals. And that's what's going to make life easier on the farm, when you have more control over your these gates put in, fixing the fences up, getting the pigs moved from one pen to another. But now we have the babies separated from mama, so mama can start to get ready for our next breeding cycle. We're going to start working on her body conditioning to get that up. We got the boar put off to the side so that he won't be bothering her for a period of time. We got mud on our hands, mud on our shirts, maybe mud on my face. Really appreciate everybody checking us out, and I hope that you learned something, or at least enjoyed what we do. We really appreciate all the support. So continue to come back and check us out. If you haven't yet, subscribe, hit that notification so that you can be updated every time we post a new video. Thanks again. Leave those comments. Stay tuned for the outtakes. Until next time. Peace.
Comment down below which pig you think will be able to make it to the other ones first.
So today we're going to be working on these fencing. Today we're going to be working on good day of disgusting. Let's go. And so today the big piece I wanted to share with everybody was something that Granddad planned.
So Eric,
What's up? me a hug, maybe.
Nope. Thanks. Anyway, I gotta do other chores.
So when we put gates in, wait, is that where you want me to start? They like their flaming hot Cheetos.
Old name Jeff. That one's Bob. That one's Larry. That one could be Tim. Which one will make it to this first? We'll see. Spot is the winner. I didn't get it on camera, but I saw Spot right there. He came and sniffed it, ate one, and then ran away. And it looks like now he's laying down. Let's see if I cut him. Come on. Spot, come on. I'll touch Spot for you. Touch him. Got him. Enjoy, guys.